I think I will do that. Wait, so I'll need this then at some point. Or, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way. What's up, Chris? How you doing, homie? How's everything going with you, bro? How's everything going, man? Hit like and subscribe, my beautiful people, in the number of myself. How you been, Chris? I feel like you and I haven't talked in a while. I think it's only been like a day. You know, since protraction. Gotta make sure we do protraction. So protract, not retract. Protraction. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. What's up, Stephen Turkeys? How you doing? Man, I finally understood the oneness. What do you mean by that? You understood the oneness. Nice. Good job, Chris. Good job. Ooh. Woo. Build yourself a dip bar, I'm telling you, man. I feel free like a bird and didn't take any shrooms. What'd you do? How do you feel the oneness? What happened? What changed? Huh? I go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like watching people work out, I'm your man. Every single day I work out. Whew. Yikes. I felt that when driving a car and listening to a podcast. Are you being serious or are you just joking around? Last time I did 10 sets of dips. Sets of dips. Let's see. Maybe I'll set a timer for like, I don't know which one is this. Is this 3 minutes? I'll do like 5 sets. Instead of doing 10 sets, I'll do 5 sets, give myself plenty of rest in between. And then, oh, you're serious. So you became one. You felt the oneness. when you were driving in your car listening to the radio. Awesome. That's great. That's good to hear. I'm at peace right now. Nice. So what were you listening to? What provided you with a different perspective that makes you feel like more at one with yourself and the universe? What's going on in your mind to make you feel more at one? Ah. Whew. We're doing dips. I got a minute and a half resting. Ooh. Instead of doing 10 sets, we're gonna do 5 sets, but I'm gonna give myself plenty of rest in between. And whereas in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been doing EMOM, where you do it 1 set on the minute, every minute. So 3 minutes rest in between, I should be able to pump out more per set. Trying to make sure that your shoulders are protraction, not retraction. Man, my vocabulary isn't good enough. That's fair. That's fair. What were you listening to? You said you were listening to a podcast. You were listening to a podcast. Gotcha. I mean, that's cool. Nice. Stop it after 3 minutes. Oh, man. Sweet. Thanks. Appreciate that. I'll check that out later. Let me click on it now, though, so I can have it. Open a new tab. Blam. And there you go. Sweet. Thanks. It's an AI narrator, but said things that I knew, but somehow I understood that. Nice. Why do we see the same world if every brain creates its own reality? Cool. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun podcast. I'm here for it. I'm down. I'm down for that. Let's see, 2550 plus the bar. I think I might do overhead press with the 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So 95 pounds today. Instead of doing it with the 50, 60, 70, 80, 75 to 80 pounds today. Yeah, we're gonna go with 95 pounds instead of 80 pounds. I'm trying to do more strength stuff, more strength-based movements rather than pumping muscles. Which means I gotta take a longer rest. So I'm trying to become more capable. More strength, more strength. Are you gonna do weighted dips? At some point in time. I'm still trying to get to a point where I can do dips really well. Because right now, like I've been watching videos on how to do better dips. And like right now, I'm trying to make sure that I stay protracted with my shoulders rather than retracted. And sometimes when I do my dips, my shoulders come up and I retract my shoulders. But I'm trying to keep it so that my shoulders stay protracted. So until I'm capable of that, I don't think it would be wise for me to start adding weight. But what I should do is I should probably get like a resistance band so that I can do more, like focus on form a little bit more. I just don't know how I'd wrap the resistance band around this. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. Protraction. Oh, God damn. Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Let's see, that was 8. So I did 10, 10, 8. 3-minute rest. I think instead of 5 sets, I'm gonna do 6. To be honest, I'll start doing weighted dips when after being able to do 30 body weight dips. That sounds about right. Yeah, I can do about 10, maybe 12 body weight dips. So, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, because I can do like 33, 35 push-ups. And so now it's getting to a point where I have to put weight on my back. You know, so yeah, that sounds right. Like I can do 5 dips with 25 kilograms. Damn, that's pretty nuts. 25 kilogram plus, that's nuts. That's like 50, 55 pounds. That's so much. That's crazy, bro. Hell yeah. I found a new workout for hamstrings that's body weight, and I'm gonna try it today. And it has to do with those things hanging in the back there. These things. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. So today I'm gonna do that. I do feel like I'm getting stronger. I'll show, but it's not hamstring time yet. I gotta do my how it is called. Dude, I don't know what it's called. You're on your back, you're hanging on the thing, you're close to the ground, and then you put your feet up on like a platform, and then you just keep your body straight, and then you just do this. You like do this basically. You're like holding like this, and you do this with both your feet, and with your feet on the bench. So I don't know what it's called, but it's a body weight hamstring exercise. So yeah, I cannot visualize that. I'm like this, hanging on the ground, or hanging, and I put my feet up on a bar or up on a bench, and then you just bend your legs, and you bring your weight. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll have to show it to you like in a little bit. I gotta get all my upper body stuff out of the way first. Come on, bro. Come on. Ah. 6. Dang, bro. Well, you got 2 more sets. Hit like and subscribe. Give me 10 likes. How many? Oh, excuse me. Woo. Grr. Arr. Huh. Nice. Cool. EMOM. No, we're not doing EMOM today. I'll do EMOM for the push-ups. Yeah, we're not doing a EMOM. We're doing a Kamehameha. We're doing 3-minute rest. Wait, how did it go? Kamehameha. Yeah, right. He's like, Kamehameha. So dumb. Special beam cannon. Solar flare. Garlic gun. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, childhood was great, bro. I remember that. Good times, bro. I always wanted to like be a crazy warrior after watching Dragon Ball Z. It was like there's just nothing better than the idea of I'm gonna beat up my body and then I'm gonna like become super strong afterwards. Push up, bro. I got you, homie. I got you with some pushing up. I'm gonna push myself up right here. Oh, 200 times gravity. Ooh, that was 8. We got one more set. Then we're gonna do push-ups after that. Decline push-ups, I might add. I cried after, Dragon Ball GT. Yeah, dude. Dragon Ball GT, I didn't even give it a shot. I didn't even give it a chance. I saw what it was after like the first 2 episodes, and then I was like, nah, this isn't Dragon Ball to me. So I didn't watch it. So yeah, definitely not my cup of tea, Dragon Ball GT. Have you seen Dragon Ball Super? Where like now they're like messing with like death gods or like battle gods or whatever they are. Gods of destruction, that's what they are. Yeah. Have you seen that? Grr. I remember only Dragon Ball Z and GT. You never actually saw Dragon Ball, like the original show? Did you see Dragon Ball? Haven't seen now any Dragon Ball. Dang. Dang, bro. Dude. You gotta like go back and watch Dragon Ball, bro. Dragon Ball was the shit, dude. Dragon Ball was the shit. Let's see, there was Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball GT, which blah. It wasn't my cup of tea. And then I guess there's Dragon Ball Super, right? But they have all the other movies. I'll be with my son. Okay, cool. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Dragon Ball's the shit. What about Naruto? You ever watch Naruto? Or Avatar: The Last Airbender? Those are good cartoons. All 3 of those are great cartoons with fantastic story and good messages for like growing up as a young person. You know? Now. Yeah, that's fair. All right. That has been 3 minutes now. Let's do the next and last set. And then we're gonna go on to decline push-ups, then overhead press. I don't know, I might actually even bench a little bit too, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we do. Top 7. Okay, mate, time for me. See you, mate. Take care. And push that motherfucker. Fuck yeah. Nice. Thanks, bro. I'll see you later. That's 6. And we got decline push-ups next. Let's see if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 sets earlier. Last. Alright. Now it's time for some decline push-ups. All right, now we got to move this a little bit so you can see what's going on there. I see. Okay, cool. All right. We'll wait for that timer to go off, and we're gonna get started. That might be a bad idea to do sit-ups while I wait. Let's chug a little bit of water. All right, let's see how many I can do. Last time I did 6. Let's go for 8. My butt kind of caved a little bit, but I did push through. Come on. What would be, let's see, if I do 90, 135 plus 70 is 200. So if I add the 35s, that's 205 pounds. So I would need to add, yeah, that would be 20. Yeah, so it'd be 205 pounds. And then if I had two 45s, that'd be 225 versus 145 and 35. Right, okay. Well, I think that that's cool. If you can bench your body weight, that'd be nice. I weigh 235, 240 pounds. So if I could bench 235 for 240 pounds and then squat my body weight, that'd also be great too. I did 7. a long time. I give that a solid 3 minutes of rest. Rachel, are you watching me? Is that you? You're the other person that's watching me right now? Who is the other person? There's nobody watching. Okay. Well, that's good. Sometimes I just like to have relaxing workout days. You know, I'm always going to live stream my workouts, but they're not always going to be exciting to watch. Sometimes this is how I maintain doing lives every day. This is how I maintain my workouts every day. Some days I'm more entertaining and I have lots of energy and I can share my energy with other people, and some days I just don't feel like doing that. Some days I just feel like this is just a workout day for me. And that's what today is. Today I don't know, it's kind of raining. I haven't seen the sun yet today and it's already 4 p.m. I don't have enough energy to be entertaining and also do my workout. So I pick one. And this is how I maintain doing it every day. And I'm okay with that. No views, I'm cool with that. Nobody can watch how boring I get. Do 5 again. Ah. Sweet. Today's just one of those days, man. And I'm cool with it. Man, it is so true. Like, as soon as you start doing calisthenics, like, you make major neurological strength gains, muscular, hypertrophy gains. Like, your muscles get bigger for like the first like 3 or 4 months, and then like you hit this plateau, and you during your workouts you feel like you're really pushing it, but then you're not really getting much bigger. You're not getting super strong. The strength gain is like incremental, and I don't know, like the people that I watch and follow, they say that you just kind of have to keep pushing, keep going. And this is usually when people give up because they're not seeing the progress that they were seeing before and they got used to seeing that kind of progress. And then, you just have to kind of keep pushing, keep going. But then also another guy that I follow is like, there are also like stabilizer muscles that you could work out that would make you grow faster and stronger. So like for instance, with pull-ups, when you do pull-ups, you'll feel in your body where you're weaker. So like it'll either be your forearms, in some way, shape or form, like your grip, or it'll be like in your lat somewhere. And what he does is he'll like for a season or like for a month or 2 months or whatever, he'll like work out his forearms, after his big movement workout, after he does all his compound exercises. And then once his forearms start getting stronger and he feels strong in his pull-ups and then he starts feeling weak in his lats, he'll move to his, accessory exercises. He'll move his accessory exercises to his lats. And then he'll do that. And then it'll just be going back and forth between his forearms and his lats, his forearms and his lats. And he says that's how he makes incremental changes. But yeah, I'm just in that phase where I'm like, I'm starting to feel a plateau, and I'm just gonna have to keep pushing through. So all right, this is the last set. Let's go, baby. Maybe 5. That's fine. All right. We are done with the decline push-ups. Now we're going to move on to the overhead press. Use that a little bit. Overhead press is what's next. Ooh, we did 8. 8. God damn. You know, Chris is right. The overhead press is a very primal movement. Just like hitting stuff with a hammer. I think I am going to do bench press. I just want to see, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 205 after all this stuff. I just want to see if I can move it. I don't know. I don't know if I should. Maybe I'll just put the 45s on this, and then we'll take 20 pounds off, so it'll be 185 instead of 205. So we'll see if I can do 185 after doing all these dips, decline push-ups, and overhead press. We'll see if I can do 185. I'm not big on like doing like a lot of weights and stuff, and I've never really been big on doing lots of weights. I'm very much been a calisthenics guy / plyometrics / endurance flexibility type of guy. You know, I have endurance. The strength is something that I've lacked for a long time, and because I'm a big person with long arms and long legs, I can lever pretty easily without needing to have gargantuan amounts of strength. But I'm trying to remedy that now in my little bit of a later life. I mean, I'm 36 now, and I've never proven to myself that I can bench my weight or that I can even squat my weight. The easiest thing that I've done so far, the most weight that I've ever moved was the 345 pounds when I did deadlift. So that's my maximum weight that I've moved, that I know of, at least. I could do 8 pull-ups. Nine. 10, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, 4, 7, 7, 6. Oh, that's because I did the EMOM. Well, if I'm doing 2-minute rest instead of 3-minute rest, it'll take a little bit longer, but well, the goal today is to do strength, and then we move to our legs. So, I don't know. We'll see what's up with that. We're not doing EMOM today. We're doing strength today. If I do EMOM, that's going to be about volume and not really about pushing lots of load. No. Any other Chinese fairy? Any other Chinese fairy tales? Okay. Nice. Step 3. What's up, everybody? I work out every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to watch somebody work out, I'm your guy. You know, I'll be honest with you, some days are more exciting than others. It's been cloudy and rainy all day, so I haven't seen the sun today. And that's my Achilles heel. I'm fucking Superman up in this bitch. I don't see the sun, I'm like, what is going on with myself? But, yeah, so. Sorry I'm not more entertaining, but you can watch me grow, change. Plan is to work out every single day for 5 years and see if I can get jacked in 5 years. That's the plan. I plan on taking it nice and slow, you know, nothing too insane or outside of the box, you know, 100% natural, eating fruits, vegetables, natural things, no supplements, really. I mean, I do take a little bit of protein powder and collagen powder every now and then, but it's like pea protein. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of supplements or, you know, testosterone or creatine or, you know, steroids or anything like that. So, like, try to be as natural as it can be. You know, just get all my nutrients through food. You know, it is entirely possible. You know, there were people that did it before, you know, during the Bronze Age, the Bronze era of bodybuilding, you know. Man, I think we're on 7s now. God damn. Get some water. And I swear all of the movements that I'm doing today are strength. I can feel it neurologically. You know, I feel it like in my nervous system. Like my muscles don't really feel like super duper fatigued, but I feel it like just in my body, my nervous system, you know? I feel it. Like, oh my God. And I still got legs after this. Ah. And we're at 6. Dang. Bro. It's going good. We're doing good. We're getting ourselves fatigued, man. Three, 4, 5. We've done 5 sets. What up? Yo, is the baby asleep? Did you put that baby to sleep? Yo. Double tap that screen, friends. Motherfucker, there's only 3 people in the room, and 2 of them, one of them is you, one of them is me. Oh, hello. I wonder why that keeps happening. So weird. I hope that's not like crucial. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I might just need to put duct tape on that. Do I have duct tape around here? Oh, no. The girl is snoozing. The girl is snoozing? What does that mean? You're snoozing? What does that mean? We did 7. 7. That is 6 sets. The girl is snoozing. Woman. Babe. What are you saying? What are you trying to say to me? I don't understand. You can't possibly be asleep. You're texting right now. What are you trying to say to me? You're crazy, lady. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I hear you. There we go. Okay. So now those things should stop falling out. That's what I keep typing. My computer is fudging with my word. Baby, the baby is snoozing. Okay. That's strange. It keeps wanting to say that you're the baby. Because, you know, you're a baby. That's so weird. You're just like, you're typing in like baby, and then it just keeps going, girl, woman. Why is it saying our son is a girl? Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've done 7 sets. Should I do 3 more? Yeah, I don't know. Weird. I'm having a really quiet live stream today. I haven't been very cheery or anything. Just been really quiet. Thanks for getting me some ice cream, babe. In the zone. Auto zone. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Remember, we're doing Murph this Monday. All right? Don't forget. Or maybe the pasta is slowing you down. Yeah, maybe. Maybe having no sun. That might also be doing it. Not a single drop of photonic radiation. So sad. So sad. So cloudy and so rainy too. I'm doing a new hamstring workout today. Something I just discovered yesterday actually. So I'm gonna give that a try. And I have the equipment necessary to do it, so it's like, oh dang, cool, that's fun. So I'm gonna see how hard it actually is. But it's very focused on hamstrings. It's like a hamstring curl with your body weight, except it's not a Nordic curl, but you're actually hanging from the rings, you know, with like your arms. I'll show it to you later. Let's do another set. Seven. 2 more sets and we done. So cloudy, sweet. So I stopped to get in touch with Adrian about specifically how I'm gonna live stream for, you know, the Murph. I don't know if you'll be a cameraman or not, because if you have to do 2 cameras at a time and watch a baby, I don't know how you're going to be able to do. I don't even know how you'd be able to do 1 camera and watch a baby. You know, even if he was on, you know, your chest or whatever, you know, hooked up in the baby carrier, I don't know how, like, because he's going to swat at it and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna have to be both of them. I'm gonna have to grab the tripods and my laptop and yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess She was like, she wants somebody whose phone is an employee. And like, I suggested like, oh yeah, I told her I'll just, on my phone, I'll do my YouTube, and then on Rachel's phone, we can just put on the Facebook Live. And she was like, oh, but I'd want somebody who's an employee for their phone to do it. And then it didn't dawn on me until later. It's just like, oh, well, we could just reverse that. It's like my phone will be the employee Facebook Live, and your phone can be my YouTube Live. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but but yeah. I'm kind of excited. I feel like you need someone else or a tripod. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't want to do, like, I really don't want to, because it's 2 miles of running. That's the only thing, is like, I don't want to do one of these, having to run. You know, I don't want to do that. I'd prefer if someone were either in a car, you know, or like, what I would actually prefer is if someone were in a car, but we set the tripod up in the back of the car, opened up the trunk, and I just follow along the back of the car for the entire run. However, I'm not actually sure what the run is going to entail, because like either it's going to be on treadmills or it's going to be in the gym and he's just going to have us run laps around the gym, or which both of those would be fine with a tripod. But if it's outside on a route, which apparently Juan told me there's a route that's exactly 1 mile going around the neighborhood and then coming back. I don't know how we'd film that without me having to hold the camera and like run with my arm out like this, you know? It'd be really annoying having to like hold it like this, and then they see up my nose and stuff. It's weird. And how am I gonna do 2 cameras? I'm gonna have to hold 2 cameras and be like, ha 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 ha, like that's, I don't know how to do that. You're right, okay, how the heck? Yeah, I don't know. Yo, can I get one of those chest holders? Oh, you can get one of those chest holders. Yeah, I mean, that would be the thing. I'd still have to hold one of the cameras. I believe that is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I did it with 95 pounds today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's right. I know you're jealous of these legs. You don't have to be jealous. You should probably press the button. One minute's on, 1 minute off. Scusi. Let's go. Grr. Look at that thunder thigh. Thunder. Jackass. Thank you. Appreciate you. Caleb McGrath. My mans. What's up, homie? Much you weigh? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the voice that I'm giving you in my head. I weigh 235, 245, or 240 pounds, 235, 240, something like that. I'm like 6'5 3/4, I'm almost 6'6". Wingspan is 88 inches. I have orangutan arms. Yup. I'm a big fan of calisthenics. So, I like doing bodyweight stuff. You should subscribe so you can come and say the words jackass again on the chat and give me a laugh. Ugh. Woo! Ooh. Yikes. Whew. Get that balance. Get that balance. That height and weight is pretty ideal. Have a nice time with it. Well done, young buck. Thanks, Caleb. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's a good height. I would just say, I don't know. I like it. I like that I'm tall. I do like it. I'm not joshing. I'm not shitting on my height. But I do have this friend who, he's like 5'8", and he has such a command of his body. And like having all this weight around, like no matter how skinny I get, like it is difficult to command my weight and my body the way that he does. So him and I have had this argument, like, I wish we could switch bodies for a day, just so we could see like the pros and cons on both sides, you know? And I would switch bodies with him for a day. I mean, he's a very athletic guy. He can do like 720, like double 720s on the trampoline. It's like insane. And like the best I've ever been able to do is I've been able to do a double, and I've been able to do a 180. I can land a 180 pretty easily, but I've been able to like dabble with like spinning and flipping at the same time. But I've never been able to land anything. So, you know, there's pros and cons. You ever traveled to Scotland? Nah, I've never been to Scotland. I've never been outside of America. I'm from America. I've never been outside of America. I've traveled a bunch of America. I've gone on the Appalachian Trail. I've hiked maybe 1,100 miles on the Appalachian Trail before. I spent like 6 months out there in different spurts here and there throughout the years. You know, I lived van life for a while, you know, but I've never gone to Scotland or anywhere else really for that matter. Why? What about you? Have you gone to Scotland? I'm assuming you're from Scotland. Have you ever gone anywhere besides Scotland, or are you from America and you just want to talk about Scotland or something, or? All right, we're gonna be done with this. I'm gonna try out this new hamstring exercise I've never done before. I'm gonna try it out, see how it does, see if it's anything special. Let's see what we got here. Let me just see. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. That's going to be difficult. I can already feel how that's going to be difficult. Okay, this is a hamstring exercise that I've never tried before, and we're going to try it today. So, without further ado, holy hot damn. That is a hamstring exercise, bro. I think I found it. I found my love, my new hamstring exercise. Bro. That's a good workout. Now imagine doing that with one leg. Oh God. Because that's what they were doing. That's what they did to make it harder. They did it with one leg. Fuck. Alright. I already know two things have to happen. Well, one thing has to happen. This and this has to happen. That has to happen. And that has to happen. There we go. Okay. That's nuts. That's a good workout. That's good shit. That's a good workout right there. We're going to see what one leg does here in a minute. Nice. Did you see it? Did you see the new hamstring exercise? Did you see it? Did you see the new hamstring exercise? Well, did you? Oh my God, I just imagine that you pop on to my live and then you just say, nice, and then you pop off and you're doing something else now. And you don't stick around to hear my words. Oh, I was busy. I was busy doing something else. Blah, 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 blah. Punk. Well, you know what? I'm going to do my single leg instead. I was going to show it to you, but now I'm just going to show you nothing. Wow, that's ugly. I don't know what to do with my other leg. Whew, wow, my grip is giving out on me. Especially on these rings because they move. All right, well, I think that's it for working out today. You did a good amount. I'm getting out of here. My legs are wobbly. That's good. Adios. See you later.